Welcome everybody. Today we are going to do something a little bit different. I was on Facebook and I came across this page called The Arts of Algorithms. I will leave a link in the description below of their Facebook page. But basically, if you look there on lines 13 through 20, I just kind of copied the algorithm. And here I'm going to code for you guys real quick to show you how you guys can take this algorithm or this problem that someone else created and create code to get the output. So again, if you guys are new, welcome. My name is Kyla Miho, and I just want to show you guys that coding does work. It just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of practice. So let's start off with reading the question real quick. Given a positive number, check if the number is a happy number. The happy number is a number when it is broken down and sums up the squares of a given single digit and keeps it single. And keep doing it until it equals to 1. So we have an example here of 19. And you can see what it does is it takes each individual digit, squares it, and then gives an output. Then it continues to do that until the answer equals 1. Then if it equals 1, it's a happy number. So basically, what we're going to do, or how I like to divide things up, is in terms of calculations, output, and then sometimes we have verifications. So I'll just write some comments right here, just to kind of help everybody understand. And remember, if you guys have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. I'm also going to leave links in the description of other videos that I've done that also use this same similar setup, either with the methods or the way I did the program, so you guys can check the other videos to further understand just a little bit more. Okay, so first things first, we see it takes in an integer number. So we know that we're going to have to create some variables here. One of them I'm going to call is last digit. This one, it's going to hold basically the last digit, and I'll show you how we're going to do that here in a second. Then we have the first digit. The first digit is going to equal the number that is inputted from the user. We have results. Results, this is going to store the value. It'll be what 18 would go in results. And then we are going to have another variable called ace. This is just going to store the value of number 1 so that results can be compared to the value of 1 or first or single digit, however it ends up looking. But basically we know at the end the value has to equal 1 in order for us to get the output of it being a happy number. So now what we do first is how would we divide to get the 9, right? Excuse me. So the way we would divide to get the 9 is we're going to use the modulus. So how to get the last digit? We would do last digit equals, because right now it equals nothing, but it would be number modulus 10. And like I said, modulus 10 is going to give us the remainder of the it'll give us the remainder. In this case, it's going to give us the value of 9 for last digit. Now, in terms of the first digit, what we're going to do is we're going to do something slightly different. And here, just to help everybody see, I'm going to create a print statement so that when it's stepping through, we can clearly see what the numbers are, or where the number went to. Last digit. Okay, so now that we got the last digit, now we need to get the other numbers in front of it. So the way we'll do that is we'll create a while loop that says while the number is greater than or equal to 10, we're going to continue to check the first digit. So the way to do this in Java using logical operators would just be number divided by 10 equals number. And again, I'll do a print out statement so you can see it. And this is just the first digit. Again, the first digit may show a few times if the number has 3 digits. Okay, and then the only last thing we have to do is make sure that the new first digit is set to be number every time. It has to be reset to a new number. But we're gonna take this out of the loop so that the number can reset. We can stay in the loop too, because it's all happening inside the loop. So let's try that. I'll put a question mark here, because the last time I did it outside of the loop. So let's see if it makes any difference at all. So now that we can pull the numbers, after we pull the numbers, we have to be able to do to the power of 2, how it explains here. So at first I tried to do this with math.pow, but you have to switch everything to doubles, and I didn't really want to deal with doubles to the fact that the way Arts of Algorithms in my mind created the problem, it was supposed to be in integers, so I did it this way instead to make it a little easier. So it'll be first digit times equals. Again, these are logical operators, which is just multiplying the number by itself and then restoring it in itself. This is why first digit has to be created outside of the for loop, is because then it's not, the new number isn't in the whole scope, if that makes sense. But we're gonna try it both ways, like I said. So I'll leave it there first to make sure it works, comment it out here, and then we'll switch it out later. So again, these two lines, what it's doing is it's multiplying them by each other, and then we need to add them together. So then we're going to store this into results. So results equals first digit plus last digit. Okay. Now, we got all that working. So what I'll do now too is we will print out results so that we can make sure it's the right one. And I'll do this right now before we move on any further, just to make sure everything's working. Okay, let's see. And I'll show you guys the main method in a second. I know it doesn't fully show what we want, but I just want to see that the output's working. Okay, so we do see it's working. The last digit is that. The first digit is 19, which that is not correct. But I think it just takes out the... Oh, it's because of where I put the first digit printout. We can always print out first digit here at the outside of the loop, right here, for example, so we can see what the number is before it goes in. So if we redo this, yeah, we can see the first digit's 1, the last digit is 9, and the final is 82. Let's just make that prettier. So yeah, we see how the basic code works. I'll take out these little comments here. Okay. Let me know if you guys feel the comments and the sysouts are too much. I like them. I feel like it helps us. So now we have the first and last digit. We can add them together. We have the result. So now we have to think about, okay, now that we have 82, right? How would we go about getting 68 without rewriting anything? And the way I thought of doing it is basically introducing a whole new variable, or you can always restore it in the same variable how we've been doing. So the way I'd want to portray this is using a while loop. Before we do that, well, no, we could do that first. So while loop, while number is not equal to ace. And ace in this case is 1. Just have to create the format so it looks better. Okay, and then we can just run it because it's just the end. I'll show you guys a peek of the main method here in a second. Yeah. So here's a peek of the main method. It's really simple. We're just taking in the 19 and sending it to the happy number method. So all the work is happening in the actual method. So we see it prints 82. It, like I said, basically what's happening is it's looping through the number. So we created a bigger loop so that I continue to step through all the numbers. So if the result's 82, what I'm going to do is have 82, well, we'll have number equal result, basically. So all you're doing here is assigning number a new value. Assigning number a new value. And then in here, we're going to also check to see if both the numbers equal 1, because if they both equal 1, then we're just going to break out of the loop. So we'd probably do that right here. Well, we could do results equal 1. But the problem I was having with results equal 1 was I was getting an infinite loop. So I just did it this way. We're going to do first digit equals 1 and last digit equals 1. Please feel free to leave any comments down below if you guys figured this out a little bit differently. But this was the way I got it to work. Let's see if all that works. Yep, so you guys see here now that we did that, we get the whole output. If I scroll up a little bit, you see the single digit's 9, the first digit's 1, we get 82. Then it continues to step through it. It's obviously not going to re-show this one because it's still 0 when it does the math, but the final answer is 1. And in terms of printing out, I was just going to do a little verification thing, which you don't really have to do. What you can do is you can trace it outside of the loop, how it is right here, and then you can just put this out, happy number. And there you go. You run it one more time, we see it all works. Now I know some of you may be wondering, like, oh, what about if the number does not equal 1? I'm still currently working on that. You'll see a part 2 of this. Well, I'll show you guys how that works. But here, I'm going to show you guys a different number that I know works is 20. And I'll show you guys what happens when it's a number that's not perfect. So see, 20 works as well. If we scroll up a little bit, you can see it being broke down. But a number that doesn't work is like 52. This is going to cause an infinite loop because the program isn't set up to handle if the number isn't becomes a 1. So I want to thank you guys for, let me stop this. I want to thank you guys for getting this far in the video. I want to appreciate you guys sticking with me. If you guys learned anything new, please leave it in the comments below. If you guys like anything, please like, subscribe, share, tell a friend. And I want to thank you guys again for watching. Have a great day and code with you guys next time. Bye.